What would you do if someone broke into your home and stole $20,000? That's exactly what happened to Travis Kelce, and now Taylor Swift is on high alert. Guess what? This break-in might be part of a huge celeb crime spree. We've got the inside scoop on how Taylor and Travis are handling this mess. Spoiler alert, Taylor Swift isn't too happy about it.
Kelce's estate was broken into at 7:33 p.m. while he was on the playing field October 7th during Monday Night Football. Travis and girlfriend Taylor only discovered the burglary when they got home. According to police, the burglars made off with $20,000 cash and caused $1,000 worth of damage to a back door on the property, which is apparently how they got in. Taylor and Travis were so creeped out, they reportedly spent the night at a Kansas City hotel.
It was a night that started with cheers and ended in tears. While Travis Kelce was crushing it on the field, scoring touchdowns like nobody's business, and Taylor Swift was beaming with pride in the stands, something else was going on at the Kelce residence. Little did they know, their perfect game day was about to turn into a nightmare. While the Chiefs were battling it out against the Saints, some sneaky thieves had their eyes on a different prize. We're talking $20,000 in cold, hard cash. But that's not even the worst part. They also snatched some priceless memories, including the jersey Travis wore during his first Super Bowl. Can you imagine how heartbreaking that must be? Now here's the million-dollar question. How did Taylor and Travis find out about this mess? When Taylor heard about the break-in, her first reaction wasn't anger or fear. She's thankful that no one was hurt and that neither of them were home during the robberies, a source revealed. That's our girl, always looking on the bright side. But don't think this drama's over yet. The FBI is now on the case, and they're uncovering a pattern that's got everyone freaking out. But wait, there's more. Travis Kelce wasn't the only NFL star hit that night. Patrick Mahomes' house was broken into just hours before. It's like these thieves had the Chiefs' playbook or something. Both homes were empty because the guys were out winning games, and the crooks knew exactly when to strike.
Hit the homes within a day of each other in October, one early Sunday morning, another during the team's Monday Night Football game against the Saints.
But here's the kicker. These weren't your average smash and grab jobs. At Mahomes' place, they swiped jerseys and trophies, which obviously was a big shock for him too. But he is waiting out the investigation.
Break-in at his home.
It's frustrating. It's disappointing. But I can't get into too many of the details because the investigation's still ongoing, but
the cops are thinking this might be a super organized crime ring, not just some random burglars. These criminals did their homework on celebrity schedules and security systems. The FBI jumping in means this could be part of something way bigger. Are we looking at a massive celebrity crime wave? Hollywood's elite are shaking in their boots, wondering who's next on this star-studded hit list. What's worse is that this burglary incident is bringing back some serious security concerns for Taylor Swift. Our girl's had her fair share of creepy encounters over the years, including a recent attempt by someone trying to break into her New York townhouse in January.
Been around a long time. There was this guy, Roger Alvarado, broke into her New York apartment. The police found him asleep in her bed. He had showered in her bathroom. The police officers...
Can you imagine coming home to find a stranger at your front door? It's enough to freak anyone out. When Taylor heard about Travis's house getting hit, you can bet it stirred up all those past fears. Being a mega famous pop star isn't all glitz and glamour. And Taylor's learned the hard way that fame comes with some seriously scary downsides, including stalkers, some crazy fans, and now, of course, burglars.
Taylor Swift, I am madly, madly in love with you. Marry me. You are my soulmate. I'm the smartest man on the planet and therefore have the greatest appreciation for you.
Celebs like Taylor are easy targets because their lives are so public. Everyone knows where they live, where they hang out, and when they're not home. But hold up, with all this burglary drama going down, everyone's buzzing about Taylor and Travis. How are they handling this chaos? Here's the deal. Some people think this mess is putting pressure on their relationship. I mean, dealing with a break-in, the FBI, and those wild celebrity crime wave rumors? That's a lot for any couple to handle. But hold up, because we're hearing totally different stories about how they're coping. Now, relationship experts say going through a crisis like this can be a huge test for new couples. And for Taylor and Travis, who've only been an item for a few months, this is one intense crash course in trust and support. Plus, Let's not forget these two are mega famous. Every little thing they do is under a microscope. But here's where things get interesting. Sources close to the couple say this whole ordeal is actually bringing them closer together. Turns out, dealing with a home invasion together is a pretty unique way to show you've got each other's backs. And get this, Taylor's family is totally Team Travis. They think she's safer when she's with him, which is a big deal considering all the scary stuff Taylor's been through. But don't think this story's over yet. Taylor and Travis aren't just sitting around waiting for the next break-in. Nope, they're taking matters into their own hands. And what they're doing next? It's gonna blow your mind. They are taking their home security to a whole new level. After that scary break-in, these two aren't messing around when it comes to protecting their love nest.
Football, and Kelce has talked about having to move and otherwise step up security since he's been with Taylor Swift. This is an issue for people.
They're dropping some serious cash on Kelce's $6 million mansion to make sure no one's getting anywhere near them. So what kind of drastic measures are we talking about? Well, they're installing a super advanced security system with all the bells and whistles, motion sensors, cameras, alarms, you name it. And get this, and they're even beefing up all the locks in the house. But that's not all. Travis and Taylor have also hired round-the-clock armed security guards. That's right, 24/7 protection fit for the biggest stars. Can you imagine having bodyguards at your house all day, every day? It's pretty wild. Now, you might be wondering if all this extra security is really necessary. Well, experts say it totally is, especially for mega celebs like these two. They face some unique security challenges that go way beyond just protecting their stuff. But here's the thing, all this next level security is bound to shake up their daily lives. The good news is, both Travis and Taylor are feeling way safer with all these new measures in place. And after everything Taylor's been through with her own security scares, that peace of mind is priceless. They might be spending a fortune, but can you really put a price tag on feeling safe in your own home? Good for them, the FBI is taking the trailer burglary case super seriously.
Do know, based off of this reporting, is that all of these agencies are working together to track down who could be responsible.
They're digging deep, and what they've found is pretty shocking. It's not just about Travis and Patrick anymore. This thing's way bigger. These investigators aren't playing around. They're treating it like a real-life heist movie. Why? Because the thieves knew exactly when to strike. Almost like they had Travis and Patrick's schedules memorized. The FBI thinks we might be dealing with a seriously organized gang here. And get this, the evidence they've uncovered is wild. They're keeping most details under wraps, but rumor has it these burglars might have some inside info. Could someone close to the Chiefs be involved? It's a scary thought, but nothing's off the table for the FBI right now. Everyone's got their own ideas about who's behind this. Some think it's crazy super fans after celeb stuff. Others say it could be an inside job.
That's the first thing I said. It has to be an inside job. It has to be. How do you get past two gates?
But here's the kicker. What if it's part of a huge celebrity crime wave? The FBI is looking into similar cases across the country, and the connections are freaking everyone out. If these thieves get caught, they're in big trouble.
I spoke to police a little while ago. David, seems they know who they're looking for, and they're confident.
We're talking serious jail time, y'all. And if the FBI proves these crimes crossed state lines, that's federal charges. Bad news for the bad guys. So what do you think? Will the FBI crack the case? Who's next on these thieves' hit list? And most importantly, when will this case be solved? That's what everyone wants to know. The FBI is keeping quiet about their timeline, but we know for sure that this celebrity crime wave is far from over, so you better stay tuned because things are about to get even crazier.